So here we are in Bristol, which actually isn't that far from where you're from. How far are we from Knoxville?
Knoxville,
here?
Tennessee, less than 2 hours. Back headed west.
So do you play here in Bristol very much?
Yeah, we do a whole lot. We play the Bristol Rhythm and Roots Reunion. We've done that a few years in a row, and there's Paramount Theater here. We've done some benefit shows there, and now we're doing the Border Bash tonight.
Tell me about the Rhythm and Roots Reunion, because that's kind of a well-known festival.
Yeah, I mean, our band, the Black Lillies, we travel all around the country and play festivals and club dates and house concerts, and you can go anywhere in this country, and there's people that, every year make a point to be at that reunion. And
why is that?
It's why do you go to your favorite burger joint? Because there's only one place that tastes like that, kind of, you know what I mean? And it really is a reunion of sorts. As an artist, you see musicians and friends and artists that you don't see for a whole year's time. They're out there traveling, working, but you all have something in common. And I think it has to do with the lineage of country music and mountain music and music that was kind of from this region. Something we all have in common and love, and it's just a very comfortable, homey place to be.
Now here it's gotten pretty big. I mean, it started with just under 10,000 people, and now 12 years later it's over 45,000 people.
Yeah, the entire downtown area here is closed off. There's stages down every alley at the end of the streets, and we played last year at the State Street Festival, and it's really cool. Like, you look down the street and it's like, as far as you can see, there's people.
It's a
lot of energy and a lot of good energy.
Yeah, I got to make it some year. I haven't been yet, but hopefully I'll get a chance to come. So tell me about the Black Lillies. What's the history of the band?
The Black Lillies is a pretty new band. We've been playing together. Well, I've been working on the project for about 3 years, and started writing and singing a few years ago, and we're all from Knoxville. We've all played in other groups and other projects, and just kind of we're all in the right time, or right place and right time. And we've made a couple of records. We made my first record in my living room. The next one in an old schoolhouse. And
how would you describe the music that you do?
Oh gosh. The Americana labels come in handy.
Americana.
Yeah. I feel like.
What is Americana?
Oh,
what does
gosh.
that mean?
It's been evolving. I feel like I've been making this kind of music since before people talked about Americana. And when the label first came out, I was like, well, whatever. But it was kind of handy to have. You could tell people I play Americana music, and they kind of know what you're talking about. But it's obviously a really broad umbrella, and to me, it's like closer to what you might call indie roots music, which is what kind of festival the reunion is. And it's really the opposite of commercial music. It is. And nothing against commercial music. I love all kinds of music. But if you look back at who's on the Americana charts now, your Robert Plants, or your Paul Simons, or Steve Earles, or you're looking at a lot of classic, like early rockers, guys in the late 60s and early 70s that they didn't have crazy record deals, and they were out there working and sweating and creating and living it. And I think present day Americana really embodies a lot of what made rock and roll and country and alt country important and powerful back then. So
Americana, it's kind of an umbrella term. It's singer-songwriter stuff. It's stuff that has roots, American roots, traditions. It can draw on bluegrass, can draw on folk, it can draw on country, but it's not quite any of those things either. It's a little more contemporary sounding too.
It's evolving completely, and it does leave room for something new always. And I think that's something we try to do with this band. Is like 1 foot in the past, but 2 feet in the future. New sounds, new combinations, and if hopefully you can come up with something completely new that it's just yourself, I think.
And who's in the band? How many people in the band?
There's 5 of us. Trisha Jean Brady sings and plays guitar and does harmony work, and we do duets together. Our rhythm section, originally from Muscle Shoals, Jamie Cook and Robert Richards, they play bass and drums, and have a fabulous guitar player, pedal steel guy, Tom Pryor, and it's a good mix. We don't mind spending 30 hours in the car and telling bad jokes and getting on each other's nerves.
Sounds kind of like a film crew.